Welcome back to G Fun Facts Online, the show that dives deep into the science behind your daily life. Today, we're talking about something you've definitely experienced but maybe never truly understood. Have you ever had a powerful gut feeling that you just couldn't ignore? Or felt those nervous butterflies in your stomach before a big event? These aren't just quirky sayings. They're clues to one of the most exciting fields in modern science: the incredible, complex connection between your gut and your brain. It's a bustling, two-way superhighway of information called the gut-brain axis. And it doesn't just influence your digestion. It profoundly shapes your mood, your emotions, and even how you think. What if I told you that the key to a happier mind might actually be found in a happier gut? Let's find out. To start, you need to know that your gut is lined with over 100 million nerve cells. That's more than in your spinal cord. This massive network is so complex that scientists have nicknamed it our second brain. This second brain, officially known as the enteric nervous system, can actually operate independently to manage the complex job of digestion. But it's also in constant conversation with the brain in your head. The main line for this chat is the vagus nerve, one of the longest nerves in your body, acting as a direct data cable between your gut and your brain. It's a two-way street. Stress in your brain can cause stomach cramps, and what's happening in your gut can send signals that directly influence your mental state. But here's where it gets really amazing. Your gut is home to trillions of microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, and fungi, all living together in what's called the gut microbiome. These microbes are meant just passive passengers. They are tiny chemical factories, and they are the real conductors of your mood. Prepare to have your mind blown. About 95% of your body's serotonin, the famous feel-good chemical, is manufactured not in your brain, but by your gut bacteria. They also produce other critical mood regulators like dopamine, which is tied to pleasure and reward, and GABA, which helps keep feelings of anxiety in check. Your microbiome also plays a huge role in your immune system and controlling inflammation. An imbalance in your gut bacteria can lead to chronic inflammation, which researchers have now linked to brain disorders like depression. But what happens when this communication system breaks down? An unhealthy gut can lead to a condition you might have heard of called leaky gut. This is when the lining of your intestines becomes damaged, allowing toxins and other particles to leak into your bloodstream, triggering inflammation throughout your body. This can even lead to a leaky brain, where the brain's protective barrier is compromised, which has been linked to low mood and anxiety. And one of the biggest culprits in disrupting this delicate balance? Stress. That fight or flight response can slow or even stop digestion, and chronic stress can permanently alter your microbiome for the worse, creating a vicious cycle where a stressed gut makes your brain feel even more stressed. Now for the good news. This isn't just fascinating science, it's actionable. You have the power to nurture your gut-brain connection. The number one strategy is to eat a diet rich in fiber. Think fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and nuts. This fiber is prebiotic, meaning it's food for your good gut bacteria. Next, bring on the fermented foods. Things like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut are packed with probiotics, live beneficial bacteria that help restore balance. Scientists are even studying specific probiotics called psychobiotics for their potential to relieve anxiety and depression. Also focus on omega-3 fatty acids from sources like oily fish and polyphenol-rich foods like cocoa and green tea. And it's just as important to limit processed foods, which are typically high in sugar and unhealthy fats and can negatively impact your gut microbes. The future of this research is incredibly exciting. Scientists are working on personalized diets and next-generation probiotics to help manage mental health. They're even exploring fecal transplants as a therapy for certain neurological conditions. So, the next time you feel that gut feeling, remember the powerhouse of communication happening inside you. By nourishing your gut, you're not just taking care of your digestion, you're making a direct investment in your mental and emotional well-being. A happy gut truly can lead to a happier mind.